All right, greetings, everybody. It is time for another AEW Dynamite Watchalong with your old pal, Big Bad Boris. We're going to do a little bit of business here first. I apologize for the streaming schedule being kind of all over the map lately with some reaction shows and things going on with me, with the shoot job and whatever, but hopefully we're going to have everything back on track. The big one coming up November 22nd will be Love Pro Wrestling number 43 Revolution. Take note, this is on a Saturday and it is at a different venue at the Freemasons Hall of Edmonton, but all the same rules apply. It's going to be a fantastic live event with the Revolution Rumble. 30 competitors coming in. 7 o'clock Mountain. I believe the time is staying the same. I should look and see. I don't see anything there. Anyway, I assume 7 o'clock Mountain, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you can't be in Edmonton, you can watch along live on IWTV. This Saturday, we're going to try rivalries again because we didn't get a chance to do it last time because I ended up having a really, really fun, great chat with Jax Wilder, newcomer to Love Pro Wrestling. Definitely check that out if you get a chance in the on-demand section on the Twitch. So we'll be back on Saturday Night Love on Saturday night, 8 o'clock Mountain, 10 o'clock Eastern, over on the Twitch to check out the top 25 rivalries. We're only going to watch the we're probably only going to watch the top 10 because that'll give us about 45 minutes worth of content. And of course, the big one coming up. We're getting close. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Big Bad Boris's 40-hour Extreme, November 14th at 10 p.m. We're doing well on the donations. We're over $400 now, so definitely throw a few bucks in the kitty, if you will. And we've got a whole ton of stuff coming up on that, which we'll talk about throughout the event tonight. So stick around, and in just a couple of minutes, we'll be back with some AEW Dynamite Watch-Along. Good evening, good evening. It's time for AEW Watch Along with Boris. Da, 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 da.
If you need a feature, you just go Dynamite, Dynamite, jazz hands, it's Dynamite time with Boris.
The ring's all set, the lights are bright, so settle in, it's Wednesday night. With matches stacked, the action's prime. AEW's love is Dynamite time, and with Big Bad Boris, we're ready to roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's kick off the night and rock and roll.
It is indeed time to kick off the night and rock and roll. AEW Dynamite is on the air. Thanks to Zach, who's always telling us what day it is, and today, of course, is National Donut Day, and I love me some donuts, so that's fair. I think we've got a lot of exciting stuff going on Dynamite tonight. I think we're going to do some sort of tournament to determine who gets the advantage in the blood and guts or something. I don't know. What did we think of Adam Page in the Tony Schiavone costume, lad? Like I had heard about it before I got a chance to watch it. I'd heard about it, so I was looking out for it. But I wonder how long it would have taken me to catch on if I had not read about it earlier. I got a new setup going on here. I wish you guys could see it. It's kind of crazy. I got like my laptop here, and then I got the second screen over here where Dynamite is. But because of the 40-hour stream coming up right away, I wanted to up my game a little bit. So I got another monitor now over here that's got like my social medias and stuff on it, and it's like I feel like I should be trading stocks or flying a plane or something. Tony Schiavone is in the ring, but he has been unceremoniously interrupted by our friend Hawaiian John. Why do I call him Hawaiian John? Hello, Fernando. It is great to have you here with us. I've told this story before, but when NXT was signing all of the indie guys and making it the super indie, and they were changing a lot of the guys' names, Hawaiian John was the name I came up with for them for Samoa Joe, but they kept his name as Samoa Joe, and that was all fine and dandy. I'm really excited for the 40-hour Extreme. We got a lot of fun stuff lining up. I've dug up some old footage, and I'm hopefully being able to dig up some more old footage of some local wrestling. I'm really excited. I'm nervous that I'm going to make it the 40. Like that's I'm asking a lot of myself, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Uh-oh, is Tony going to get beat down by Hawaiian John? Yeah, I choose to look at the bright side of the Blue Jays and look back on how much fun that run was, because it really, really was a lot of fun. If I focus on how it ended, I get too sad. So I focus on how awesome the ride was, and it really was awesome. I had a great time. I wonder how old Tony Schiavone is. I think he's aging pretty well. No, how dare you speak to Tony that way? It was a hell of a series. It really, really was. I agree with you very much so. And Shane Bieber coming back is hopefully the first domino to fall, and Bo will sign, and we can hopefully get back there again soon. Well, security is coming to save Tony. Do I recognize any of these security guards? I don't, but I bet they all bump really well. Oh, here comes Hangman to save the day. For our friend Tony. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Extreme. I'm looking forward to Saturday Night Love this Saturday. I'm looking forward to the LPW Rumble. That is going to be awesome. This venue, I've only seen pictures of this venue, and I'm hoping that it translates in my brain to just being like, it's going to be like a tight-knit, close quarters kind of a thing where it's going to be loud and in your face, and I'm really excited about it. We're finishing off the year with a lot of exciting stuff here in the Love Wrestling universe. Whoa! Here comes Hook and Eddie Kingston. This looks like kind of a cool venue. Not exactly sure where they are, but Texas, I believe it was, they said. In his Wranglers. God damn it, pal. I wish I had something to give away on the stream for like the biggest donation or whatever. I don't really have anything cool. I wish I would have had this idea previously, but that's all right. Also picked up Natalia's book, Natty's book. I've only read the first couple of chapters, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to kind of dig in. She probably doesn't remember me, but we crossed paths very early in her career. She wrestled for PWA way back in the day, so. Four centimeters of snow tomorrow. Oh, see, we put off winter as long as we could, but. All right, so we got Eddie Kingston, Hangman, and Hook against the Oops in our main event. I assume it'll be our main event anyway. But yeah, we're at $417 on the old Extreme. We will hear from FTR. Oh, and the women's tag team title tournament will continue. Willow and Harley Cameron against Mercedes Moné and Athena. That's an interesting team, Mercedes Moné and Athena. Oh, Blood and Guts is next week. So Mina against Megan Bay. So it's best 2 out of 3 is what they're saying. So there's 2 Blood and Guts matches next week. Is that going to be the whole damn show or what? In Greensboro, North Carolina, a place that has seen many double ring cage matches way back in the day. Daniel Garcia, Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and Claudio Castagnoli. Right now, live on Dynamite. I think that Orange Cassidy, like, this is going to sound really, really stupid, but I hope it's meant the way that, I can change the way that they got new things here with the software we use for streaming. I can change the way that the comments look. I can do it like that. Oh, I can do it like that. Oh, I can do it like that. Oh, I can make it bigger too. Holy moly. Look at all this fun I can have. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to do that. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, Orange Cassidy, I think that, and obviously, like, I don't mean it's good that somebody got injured. That's not what I'm saying. But the fact that he was able to go away for a while, a couple of different times, and then come back, I wonder if he had been working steadily for all of this time, if the gimmick and the character might have gotten stale, or people would have maybe gotten kind of over it. This is an interesting entrance for Claudio Castagnoli. But him kind of going away for a while gives people a chance to miss it before it comes back. Pardon me for a moment. So Claudio doesn't wear that jacket that had all of those little ribbons on it that had, Orange Cassidy wasting no time with the big dive to the outside. Orange Cassidy raining down the right hands upon young Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, kind of got hung up a little bit on the middle rope there. Those things happen sometimes, you know. The power of Claudio Castagnoli, unparalleled. Oh, there's the bell. Apparently, we're underway. Oh, I like the arm drag out of the uppercut. That was kind of cool. Caught into the vertical suplex. Oh. Well, at least he was right in front of the doctor, so you know. Somebody in the crowd just yelled, "Kick his ass, Seabass." Is that still a thing? Claudio climbing the stair. That's actually a really great feat for both of those guys, for him to climb the stairs like that. Solid work. Claudio just too big, too strong. I think those seats up in that kind of balcony area there off to the side, those would be great seats. Yeah, it's kind of a cool venue. So I assume Blood and Guts will be a 3-hour Dynamite next week. I have to make sure. I lie. Got to make sure for a long stream as I'm getting ready for 40 hours. But that's a different animal. Oh, Roderick Strong and John Moxley on Collision, live from Houston. Interesting. The small joint manipulation. All right, we're going to go to commercial. We're going to duck out for a second, but stick around because we shall return. All right, we're going to come back from commercial right away, but again, want to handle a little bit of business. Of course, the big dealio coming up November 22nd, a Saturday, a special Saturday Love Pro Wrestling show at the Freemasons Hall of Edmonton downtown. We're heading downtown on November 22nd. That is a Saturday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Tickets available at Tickster.com. If you cannot be there, we will be, as per usual, live on IWTV featuring little old me on the commentary at 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to try again to check out the top 10 rivalries according to WWE on Saturday Night Love this Saturday night at 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern. We didn't get around to it last time because we had a really great chat with Jax Wilder, who I quite enjoy, that young man. And of course, coming up in under 2 weeks now, it is Big Bad Boris's 40-hour Extreme, November 14th at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, midnight Eastern. It all gets underway over on the Twitch. I'll be streaming live for 40 hours straight to raise money for the Canadian Mental Health Association. I'm a little nervous about that. It's a long time to do this, but I am committed, or should be, and we're going to do it. Meanwhile, we are back from commercial as Claudio continues to put the hurting on Orange Cassidy, or our friend Pockets, as Jim Cornette likes to say. Yeah, I'm excited for that LPW show. Different venue on a different night. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. Claudio with the big gut wrench suplex. I'm going to start saying suplex when I call LPW shows. Battering freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy in the corner. Beleaguered is an understatement. Backslide. I love a good backslide. You don't see the backslide much these days. I'm a backslide guy. Big Bad Boris is pro backslide. I'm also pro the delicious taste of a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Orange Cassidy heading up to the high rent district. It's the DDT. So the mats are underneath this pure concrete. The ropes are steel cables. We've covered all of that in the first match so we can move on with our lives. When's the pay-per-view? The 22nd, I think. Oh, please don't drop him on his head. Okay, much better. Bryce Remsburg is a good referee, too. Man, Cassidy just eats a lot of big bumps. A lot of big bumps. The freshly squeezed chant rings out throughout the Saginaw, Michigan Civic Center. We're not in Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah, giving this match a lot of time. A series of European uppercuts. Into the beach break. Or the Stun Dog Millionaire. My apologies. That might be it. And it is for Orange Cassidy. Claudio Castagnoli gets the win. That was a good match. I enjoyed that. So that makes the Death Riders up 1-0 in the who gets the advantage in Blood and Guts coming up next week. Oh, is Mark Briscoe going to get another shot at the TNT title? The man advantage rules is kind of like war games, where you start off with 2, and then after a certain period of time, one person will come in from one of the teams, and this is to see who gets that advantage. So they will have the 2-on-1 advantage, and then the 3-on-2 advantage, and then the 4-on-3 advantage. I'd like to see, Mark Briscoe win that title, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Uh-oh. Was he going to have to join the family? My God, Mark Briscoe is going to join the Don Callis family. All righty, Mark Briscoe, Cobb Fletcher. They have good matches, though. They have good chemistry, those guys. I've quite enjoyed all the matches they've had so far, so I got no notes on that. Still to come tonight, Hangman Adam Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston take on the Oops. The Trios Championships, which, yes, are still a thing. Well, what up next? We're going to get women's tag team title tournament action. Oh, we got to get the DraftKings ad. Man, everything that's going on with all the like the basketball thing, I don't really know too much about the basketball betting story, but man, I hate that I have to question the legitimacy of sport now. It saddens me greatly. Okay, we're going to commercial here. So I'm going to take that time. You think Mark's going to win the TNT? I would like to see that. I quite enjoy Mark Briscoe, but time will tell on that. Let's go through the schedule for Big Bad Boris' 40-hour Extreme. Everything is going to kick off on Friday, November the 14th at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, midnight Eastern. We are going to watch the WrestleMania 2000 all-day long pay-per-view. That was something that was really cool back in the day that WWE did for WrestleMania 2000 is before the show, they did a special 8-hour pay-per-view where they talked about the history of WrestleMania up to that point, and they hyped up the show for that night. So it'll be some old school stuff with the history of WrestleMania plus some 2000s goodness. And I think it might be kind of a fun way to spend the first 8 hours of the Extreme. Followed up at 6 a.m. Botchamania Roulette. We've taken I think it's 520 now, 520 episodes of Botchamania. We put them on the big roulette wheel that was lovingly made by Dustin. We spin that bad boy, and we watch whatever episode comes up. We'll do that for a couple hours until we get to promo class at 8 o'clock a.m. till 11 a.m. We're going to watch some good, bad, viral, weird, crazy, and awesome wrestling promos, which I think will be a lot of fun, which will lead us to 11 a.m. on the Saturday. Jack Pride's going to pop by and talk about his labor of love, which is the CWC, the Canadian Wrestling Coalition, which was an independent company here in Alberta that ran for a little while, that he had a big hand in. So we're going to go through some of that stuff, and he's going to talk about that, and he's really excited. And I'm really excited to have him. 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock, Judge Ben Owen's going to pop by. We're going to talk about we'll talk about Alberta wrestling, the wrestling scene in Alberta here. We've dug up between the two of us some really interesting, cool old footage that we're going to watch that maybe rarely seen, maybe never seen. I'm not too sure, to be perfectly honest. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That'll take us till 5 p.m. on the Saturday. And Veda Scott's going to drop by for an hour and do her drawing power gimmick with me. We're going to draw pictures and talk about everywhere that she's been over the past few months, 6 months, a year, all over the place. Mexico, New Japan, fabulous stuff, which will take us to 6 p.m. It is the finale. Mrs. Pluggo versus Mrs. Boris, number 3 wrestling trivia. I can't wait for that. It's going to be so, so good. Which will lead us to 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on the Saturday night. Quizplex Blitz. We're still working out the kinks of what Quizplex Blitz is going to be, but that'll be happening at 8 to 10 p.m. on Saturday. 10 p.m. to midnight on the Saturday will be the Best of the Archer Report. Apparently, Thaddeus Archer has a few unseen or rarely seen episodes of the Archer Report. So we'll check out some of those. That'll lead us to midnight on the Saturday, midnight till 3 a.m. The best of LPW Dealer's Choice. Spencer Love's going to drop by and we're going to watch. You're going to pick what LPW matches you want to see. Drop a few bucks in the donation and we'll watch them. And Spencer and I will talk about how great they are, which will lead us to 3 a.m. until 10 a.m. on the Sunday morning. Will be the trio of Oh My God Top 50 Moments series that WWE put out, Top 50 Moments of WCW, WWE, and ECW. That'll be a lot of fun. 10 a.m. till 11:30 will be a special 90-minute edition of the Brunch Gimmick with Lawrence and myself, or whatever is left of me. I know Dynamite is back, and I apologize. We'll get back to that in a minute. Which will lead us to 11:30 on Sunday morning. And this is something that's really cool that I'm actually really excited about. There will be a training session at the Clandestine Wrestling Society Wrestling School here in Edmonton. And we're going to get a live look in at the hour-long training session. I think it's going to be really, really cool to see kind of a training session of what goes into becoming a professional wrestler. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that'll lead us from 12:30 till 2, the final countdown. I don't really know what the final countdown is going to be. I think I might just open house to everybody, and we'll come in, we'll pop champagne, we'll be happy that it's done. And that's everything that's going on for the Big Bad Boris' 40-hour Extreme coming up in just over a week. It's coming up real quick. Now, I totally missed the promo we just had with the Young Bucks and Don Callis. I completely missed that. I don't know what they were talking about, but I'm sure it's very important. All right, so we have the Sisters of Sin defeated Queen Amadon and Jamie Hayter to move on. They will take on, I assume, the way this works, the winner of this match, which we're about to have right now. Here comes the CEO. Are those the same guys that were security guards earlier? Here comes Mercedes Moné and her many, many championships. Ultimo Moné. I don't know how I feel about that, but it doesn't really matter what I think about anything, so. Bear with me. I have many, many screens, and I'm doing many, many things. And here comes the fallen goddess, Athena. Oh, we're about to feel the wrath. Are they selling those puppets? Regardless, we have matching gear from Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. The Babes of Wrath, which is not a terrible name. Who do we think's going to win this tournament? I really don't know. Look at Mercedes Moné staring daggers at Harley Cameron. And we are underway with our first round women's tag team championship matchup. Now she's got CEO knee pads that look very NWO-ish. I think Mercedes got to make sure, be careful she don't get sued. That is I guess parody is legal. I don't know what the gray area with that is, but don't poke the bear. I could see them being a little litigious. Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to win this tournament, but I've made my feelings pretty known about how I feel about women's tag team titles. I feel the same way about those as I do about trios titles. It's fun the first couple of weeks. It's a new toy, but then you realize you got to book for these things and try to make people care about them, and then they eventually just kind of fall by the wayside, and then nobody cares. But I mean, feel free to prove me wrong. There's the tag to the babe with the power. She was cool when she came in for LPW. Super, super cool. A pair of leaping enziguris from the Babes of Wrath, much like the grapes, but different. Tandem offense. Big dive through the legs. That looked pretty good. Harley Cameron kicks out. All right. We are going to go to picture in picture. We're going to go to commercial. Boston cream donut. Yes, please, Tim Hortons. All right, we'll be back momentarily. Women's tag team title tournament matchup will continue. All right, we're coming back from commercial, and I got to tell you, there's an awful lot of food commercials. I'd like to know what the folks watching in the States get, because we got like Taco Bell and Tim Hortons donuts and chicken, and like I'm hungry. We'll talk about what I'm having for dinner later, because I know that's a favorite segment here on the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. Mercedes with the tag into Athena. Look at Harley Cameron. Double crucifix. My goodness. Could we be seeing an upset in the making, ladies and gentlemen? Could the girlhood dream be coming true? Athena kicks out. That's my Gordon Soley impression. Actually, that's my Chris Canyon does Gordon Soley impression. The Crimson Mask. Chris Canyon was very, very talented. It's a sad story. What happened to old Canyon? Up onto the shoulders. Oh, something got bleeped out. A swear word. Oh, Willow puts the brakes on. Eating the feet, soul food, whatever you want to call it. We could be seeing a major upset right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a double lung blower into whatever we call the bank statement, the statement maker. That's what we call it now. Harley needs to make the tag. This has been a lot. This has been good. I've enjoyed this match as well. Maybe I like wrestling. I don't know. They had to see. At least they did a very short boo yay forearm exchange. Didn't draw that shit out. I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Oh, did someone's hair fall out? Yeah, someone's hair fell out. I don't know whose it was, but whatever. Doesn't matter. What are we doing here? The fall away slam. There's the cover. But Harley kicks out. Is that William Starks? Oh, but Chris Statlander not going to play that. So we're going to overbook the shit out of this now. Oh, she's got the belt. I don't know what's going on, but there's the babe with the power bomb. Harley Cameron with the whatever that thing is. My God in heaven. The babes of wrath have won it. I mean, that got a bit clustery at the end, but I thought that was a really good match. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Sorry, I'm just updating the ticker. Darby Allin and Daniel Garcia are coming up next, right after the commercial. Okay, so we got an insurance company commercial. Well, how long before we get like some sort of little? We haven't seen Little Caesars yet. They like to pop onto this stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I guess we could talk about what I'm going to have for dinner.
What's for dinner? Let's find out. Something tasty, there's no doubt. Boris is hungry, he's ready to eat. Then off to bed, his night's complete. What's for dinner?
Yes, tonight for dinner at the completion of AEW Dynamite, which, according to my PVR, my digital cable, whatever you want to call it, will be ending at 8 o'clock. I know they've got some overruns set. I'm sure that the Blood and Guts episode is going to run over, but we got some pork chops and some fettuccine going on here today. I'm very excited about it. I'm looking forward to it at the conclusion of this particular brand of professional wrestling nonsense that we all love so much. So stick around. We'll be right back. All right, we're coming back from the commercial. Are comic books still a thing? They're still making comics? Like paper, go into the comic store and like pick up and open and read comics? That's all right. What's going on here? Full Gear, 2 weeks from Saturday. A casino gauntlet match with the winner earning the AEW National. Why do we have to have another goddamn title? Really? Are we really having another goddamn singles title? All right, here come Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. I need to okay. Apparently this was announced on social media, so I'm going to take advantage of the 87 monitors I have right now, and I'm going to find out what exactly Tony Khan said about this. Oh, there's a video. Well, I'm not going to watch the video. Because what's the one that... what the hell's the title that Okada has? So we got the TNT champion, the international champion, the national... Frick. Can't keep track of all this shit. Whose idea was this? Actually, you know what I could do? I could go to... go to the AEW website. This is what we're going to do here. This is how I learn things. When we go to the roster, Okay, so Adam Page is your world champion. Chris Statlander is the women's champion. Kazuchika Okada is the AEW Unified Champion, but also the AEW Continental Champion. And Okada is the AEW International Champion. This is the most confusing. Okada is the Unified Champion, the Continental Champion, and the International Champion. This is the most confusing shit I've ever heard. It's not the international title. MVP just called it the international title. It's not the international title because Okada has the international title. It's the national title. None of this has been thought through. The prize is ours. All right, I have, as comic book guy has done many moons before me, I have expressed my displeasure online immediately. I mean, Art, am I wrong on this? Like, I'm very, very confused as to like what this all means. But here come the demand. Sports references always get heat. Cheap heat, yeah, but thank you, Art. You're my friend. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the 14th for 40 hours. Or, give me 45 minutes. Ricochet has Chris Murphy glasses. Okay, so AEW just tweeted, as announced on social media by Tony Khan, AEW will be bringing back the historic national championship at AEW Full Gear. I don't know, man. A lot of people are not pleased on the Tweety machine, but that's fine. You know what's bugging me right now is Pluggo's watching and tweeting along to AEW Dynamite, but he's not here hanging out with us. He's too good for us or something. Art, I don't have an answer for any of your questions. I wish I did. Yeah, very confused by this. Maybe I have an AEW title I don't know about. Maybe I'm the AEW Universal Champion. I just don't know it. Yeah, maybe I'm like the AEW Pabst Blue Ribbon Champion. Oh, it's Luchasaurus. Why does Jack Perry have a giant knife strapped to him? Oh, that explains why he has a giant knife strapped to his belt. Alrighty, as we await the arrival of Darby Allin to take on Daniel Garcia, a match that they said was coming up next like 20 minutes ago, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Darby Allin making his way to the squared circle without a skateboard. Now, the non Death Rider team, the babyface team, if you will, are down a win after Claudio defeated Orange Cassidy earlier on tonight. So, always getting a pep talk from John Moxley. I don't mind Daniel Garcia and the Death Riders, to be honest. Ben Omen, pop it in the chat. Ben Omen, we're going over the 40-hour extreme plans a little bit earlier. I'm very excited for your segment. We've got some old footage that we're going to unearth and dig through. That's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, I'm hoping if everything goes according to my technological plans in the next couple of days, we'll have some more old footage. So yeah, super looking forward to what we're going to do here. All right, so we got John Moxley. We got Darby Allin. The Death Riders are up 1-0 in the advantage best of 3, whatever the hell this is. Should Darby Allin win, which I'm assuming he's going to, Saturday at a Collision, match 3 will be Roderick Strong and John Moxley. Maybe I'll win a title. Maybe I'm like the AEW Watchalong champion. Somebody designed me a belt that says AEW Watchalong champion. Daniel Garcia going after the ear. I respect it. We don't get to see the Daniel Garcia dance anymore either. Something I haven't thought about is wearing these headphones for 40 hours. My poor ears. I look like Fritz von Erich by the time I'm done. I just popped myself with a Fritz von Erich reference. Oh, I forgot to talk about something when it comes to the 40-hour extreme. Remind me at the next commercial break, and I will talk about it. There's some shenanigans afoot. I got something up my sleeve. Biting the arm of Darby Allin. Not as good as the pork chops that are waiting for me at the conclusion of tonight's AEW Dynamite. Should we be at a double countout by now? I have extensive refereeing experience now, so. Yeah, we should watch those on SNL. Watch my 3 referee matches back to back to back, and we'll critique my performance or lack thereof. Look at poor Bryce Remsburg begging these two. Get back in the ring. All right, we're going to commercial. I forgot about this. I'm going to go through the 40-hour extreme again. We're going to look up. That's part 1 of the schedule. We talked about it earlier on tonight. This is part 2 of the schedule. All right. Again, we talked about it earlier tonight, and this is the final 2 blocks of the schedule. Now, one of those blocks is a lie. One of those is a smokescreen to distract you from what we're really going to do during that block. So my question to y'all is, which block do you think is the fake block? Give me your guesses. Let me know what you think, because one of those is shenanigans, but what's not shenanigans is the LPW Revolution Rumble, LPW number 43, coming up November the 22nd at the Freemason Hall of Edmonton, downtown, baby. We're moving downtown for one night only. I'm excited. I saw some pictures of that venue, and I think it's going to be a really, really cool vibe. I'm really looking forward to it. 30 competitors in the Rumble. November 22nd. Tickets available right now at Tixter.com. If you cannot be there live, you can watch us live, featuring little old me on commentary at 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern on IWTV. And, of course, this Saturday, pardon me, we're going to take a look at the top 10 of the top 25 rivalries, according to World Wrestling Entertainment. We tried to do this a couple of weeks ago, but I ended up having a really great chat with Jax Wilder, which I quite enjoyed. So we're going to do this again. The DVD, the video is the top 25, but it's far too long for us to watch the whole thing. So we're going to watch the top 10 rivalries, which will go us about an hour, and we'll see how we feel about what WWE considers the top 10 rivalries in professional wrestling history. So all that stuff is coming up in the Love Wrestling world as we come back from commercial to Daniel Garcia with Darby Allin in the Board of Surf. Oh, we're at the Bayou Music Center in Houston, Texas. Okay, that's what our venue is. I can dig it. There's a lot on the line in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Nice counter from Darby Allin, but Daniel Garcia equal to the task. Into the sleeper hold. So yeah, the Extreme, I set my goal at $1,250. I really didn't know what to set as a fundraising goal because I've never really done anything like this before. So I thought I could like go crazy big, but then I didn't want to look like a schmuck having it, having a big goal and coming nowhere near it. But I didn't want to set it too small and have us go way over it because I don't think that looks really good either. So I set the goal at $1,250, and we're already at $417 after the Quizplex donations got dumped in yesterday. Again, thank you to all the folks who donated for the Back from the Dead Halloween edition of Quizplex. That money all got put into the CMHA charity box. If you scan the QR code on the bottom right hand of the screen, which you can't see right now because the comments are in the way, but if I do, oh wait, never mind. You still can't see it because the comments are in the way. Give me a moment and I can fix this for you. Oh, see, I ruined everything here. Let's do this properly. If you scan that QR code you see right on the bottom right-hand side of your screen, scan that bad boy right there. And if you want to throw a few bucks in there, that would be greatly appreciated. November 14th at 10 p.m. Mountain, midnight Eastern is when it all goes down. I'm nervous. I really am. That's a long time. We don't have countouts in AEW. What are we talking about? Countouts are like bunting in baseball. Countouts suck. Bunting sucks. Now that the Jays are done, and the Stampeders are done, I have to focus on the Flames, and that's a whole other story. Oh no, Darby Allin, something is wedged in between the steel steps and the ring. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it just got destroyed. Now looking for the count out. The national championship. I don't understand that, man. I might need to go back to Tony Khan's Twitter or X or whatever it's called and get some clarification on that because I just don't know why we need another singles title. Oh, Pac. This is why we can't have nice things. We've reset the count, though. I believe Darby could do this. 7, 9. Oh my God, in the nick of time. Professional wrestling's greatest hits. Is Darby bleeding from the head? Oh, it looks like Darby is bleeding from the head. Well, that's not okay. Poor Darby. Is he okay? I worry about Darby. How dare you mock Sting in his Gandalf phase? Darby trying to make his way to the bottom rope. Right dead center on the hard camera, because that's how we do business here in the pro wrestling business. But dragged back to the middle. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, Darby reverses and puts him into a scorpion deathlock of his own. And he taps out. My goodness. Darby freaking Allen. But now Pac is going to make him pay. But Orange Cassidy is here to save the day. Oh, but the great Yuta has to come in here and ruin everything. I love Wheeler Yuta. Oh, here comes Roderick Strong to save the day. How dare you do this to Kyle O'Reilly? The neutralizer, my goodness. We have to have at least one Death Rider beatdown per episode of AEW. I think it's a law somewhere. So we will get Roderick Strong and Jon Moxley on Collision this Saturday. I don't mind Collision. Collision is a fun, like I PVR it and then I kind of scan through it, like scan through the commercials, and I enjoy it. So to come, the Oops, Hangman Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston. Oh, we're going to hear from FTR up next. All right, I got to use little Boris's room. So hang out, and we'll be right back. All right, we're coming back from commercial right away here. Does it say mellow yellow? We can't get mellow yellow in Canada. What are you talking about, Wendy's? I don't want to talk about the Grey Cup either. On Saturday, the Stampeders lost, the Flames lost, and the Blue Jays lost. Oh, Dustin just sent me something. I wonder if this is something that I want to play. Let's find out. Here come FTR. Here come FTR. Dustin just sent me a fabulous thing. I can't wait to send it out on the old social medias, which I will do this evening. But let's focus right now on AEW Dynamite. Where's Stokely? Where's Big Stoke? Ben, I don't know if you're still out there, but Dustin just sent me the video he made, and it's fabulous. I will tweet it this evening before I go to bed. Here come the AEW Tag Team Champions, not the National Tag Team Champions or the International TBS Nickelodeon Champions. Oh, apparently they're not coming out after all. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's where Stokely is. Did they lock them in? They lock them in their dressing room? That's... Oh. I don't know how I feel about this either. Like, couldn't Brody King break down any door in the known universe? Uh-oh. Are we doing the family gimmick again? Oh, yes, we are. Grandmother, brother, sister. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen. I think that's racist, but I'm not sure. We're playing the greatest hits of pro wrestling tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. I'm down with it. Oh, there's a guy, big Raiders fan. We're not doing so well. Whoa, how are the Flames doing? I have 86 different monitor so I could find out. Oh, hasn't started yet. Never mind. Oh, we got to send for the man on this one, I think. That's a Botchamania roulette tie-in right there. Oh, she hit him. My God. And this dude, who's this dude? Does he have a name? Does he have a name? Oh, fabulous. The door was susceptible to the powerful right hand of Brody King. And here come Brodito just in time to save the guy whose name they still haven't given us. Actually, yeah, I want to check this book out. I might grab this when I have a bit of extra cash from Amazon because I think this might be an interesting read. I just got 99 Hearts book, and I'm just diving into it the first couple of chapters, but I've really enjoyed so far the little bit that I've read. But yeah, excited. Oh, Dean Malenko, the Iceman, narrating a video on the Blood and Guts match. Yeah, next week should be a lot of fun. And here comes the timeless one. Oh, Progressive are hiring. Where's Flo? Did Flo get the axe? Are we flowless? All right, here comes Mina Shirakawa. Have we only had 3 matches in an hour and a half? That can't be true, can it? Maybe I got to pay better attention while I'm doing this. All right. So here comes Mina Shirakawa. I believe it was Megan Bain she was taking on. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. The Megasis making her way to the ring. Unfortunate timing for the injury to Penelope Ford, but we wish her all the best in a speedy recovery. I wonder if that means we're going to start seeing Marina wrestling a lot more. I'm not sure how much training and work she's been doing behind the scenes, but I assume it's been some. Tony Storm just asked Excalibur why he doesn't come and do commentary on one of her orgies sometime. I am available for commentary on any and all of your orgies. Spencer, please clip that and put it in the opening, the doors open reel for the next AEW live event. All right, so match 2 in the Blood and Guts Advantage battle will be on Saturday. Jamie Hayter and Sky Blue, and match 3, if necessary, will also be on Collision featuring Harley Cameron and Tekla. It's kind of weird. This Blood and Guts thing's all kind of intertwined with the women's tag team title tournament. I'm looking forward to some pork chops. NGL, as the kids like to say. Megan Bain taken down to the floor. Mina headed all the way up to the top. Big crossbody onto the Megasis. Holy fall away slam for the middle rope. All right, so we're headed out to commercial. So we're going to play this game again. I'm going to go through the schedule again here. This is the schedule. This is part 1 of the schedule of Big Bad Boris's 40-hour Extreme. You can see we got WrestleMania 2000 all day. We got Botchamania Roulette. We got Promo Class. We got the history of the CWC with Jack Pride. We got Alberta Wrestling with Judge Ben Omo. We got Drawing Power with Veda Scott. Mrs. Boris versus Mrs. Pluggo, round 3, the final deciding chapter. We got Quizplex Blitz. We got the Best of the Archer Report. We've got Best of LPW Dealer's Choice. We've got the Triple Threat, oh my God, releases from the WWE we're going to watch. We got the 90-minute brunch gimmick. We have got CWS Live, Clandestine Wrestling Society live training session. And, of course, the final countdown, the last little bit of the stream where we just let her all hang out, I guess. And my question to you is, one of those blocks that I have been faithfully advertising over the past few weeks is a fake. It's not real. I've got something else planned in its place, and I'm just throwing you guys off the scent. My question to you is, which one is it? If I'm smart enough to clip this and put it on the social medias, you tell me what it is, and I'll make you a deal. Somebody makes a $50 donation right now to Big Bad Boris's 40-hour extreme for the Canadian Mental Health Association. You make a $50 donation in the next 24 hours, and I'll tell you which one's a fake, and I'll tell you what the real plan is. So there you go. I got some shenanigans up my sleeve. You know, I don't just put everything out on Front Street. I got ideas. The wheels are turning. Anyway, speaking of the wheels turning, we're going to take a little bit of a break here during commercial, and we shall return. All right, we are back from commercial. Continue on with Mina Shirakawa against the Megasis Megan Bain. Yeah, $50 donation in the next 24 hours, and I will let you know which one of these is a phony, which block of the 40-hour extreme is a phony, and what my real plan is for that block. I've got something planned. I think it's going to be fun. So spread the word. Out on the ring apron, Mina wants no part of a ring apron bump, and I don't blame her, but she will attempt to dish one out to the Megasis. The Columbus Blue Jackets and the Calgary Flames are set to get underway right away. Nobody cares about that except for me, and I'm aware of that. Mina with the roaring elbow to the back of the neck. Woo. Bane able to kick out. What is happening? My God, Tony Storm is being choked to death by Marina Shafir wearing some sort of basketball jersey. Mina is beside herself. Oh, come on. Muscle her up there. There we go. Into the running power bomb. And Megan Bane gets the victory due to outside shenanigans. And now they're going to do some extra damage to old Mina Shirakawa. But Tony Storm has a chair to even the odds. Oh, and now here come, I assume that's Sky Blue and Julia Hart and Tekla. And everything is melting together between the tag team women's title tournament and the blood and guts, and it's all just one big festival of craziness. Here come the babes of wrath, or whatever the fuck they're called. Jamie Hayter. Mercedes Moné has come out and realized she has no fish to fry in any of this, but she is caught by Chris Statlander. Oh, wait, Mercedes is in the Blood and Guts match too? Why? Why would she be in that match? Why do I ask questions? Don't ask questions, Boris. Just go with it, baby. All right, so we'll see Jamie Hayter and Sky Blue on Saturday on Collision. And if necessary, Harley Cameron and Tekla. Something tells me it's going to be necessary. But we got our main event coming up, a trios match for the Trios Championship. So we'll stick around. We'll be ready for that right away. I really want my pork chops. I do got to say this as we wait for us to come back from commercial. Telus, who I'm no great fan of, Telus, for those of you who are in other parts of the country / world, are one of the telecommunication companies here in Alberta that provide cellular phones and cable. Great commercials because they combine cute animals with like earworm songs. They just had like an elephant with "It Takes Two" by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, and like hear that for 10 seconds and not have that in your head. It's impossible. So, I mean, someone's doing their homework over there with Telus. All right, we're set here for our main event for the AEW Trios titles. Just scanning through my social medias here with the extra monitor I have now. This is fabulous. I'm a big fan of this. All right, so Tony Schiavone's life nearly ended off the top of the program, which morphed into a Trios Championship match. Featuring Hook, Eddie Kingston, and the Hangman. Oh, and the Calgary Flames have scored. They now lead 1-0. Morgan Frost with the goal. Again, I know nobody cares about this but me, but you know what? You got to deal with it anyway. This is just what your life is now. Paul Turner will be your referee. Well, something's gone wrong with the Boris Tron 5000. Let me just attest to that. So sit tight for a moment, please. All right, the Boris Tron 5000 has been repaired. Hangman Adam Page and Katsuyori Shibata starting off. And Shibata's a great story. Like, we all thought that he was done after that skull injury, horrific skull injury. And then I remember like watching him come back, and he had a couple of like grappling exhibitions. You know, no bumps, no hard strikes to the head, that kind of thing. But he just kind of morphed into just being back full time and super talented guy. And apparently he, if I'm understanding correctly, is relocated to the States. I don't think he's wrestling much in Japan for them. I don't know if he's actually under contract in New Japan, but he might be, because I think he runs the New Japan dojo in the States and California. I don't know if any of that's right, but I feel like it's right. But a great story for a guy who essentially we thought that his career was over and maybe some serious effects from that situation, but made a spectacular recovery and is now competing again. Oh, the Flames scored again. My goodness, it's now 2-0. Blake Coleman. Fabulous. Everyone's happy. Well, I mean, I'm happy. Not everyone's happy, but this is your main event. The trios titles are on the line. The Oops have isolated Hook. Where's Taz? Taz is not there tonight, is he? I just realized that now. Has Taz been on since Bryan Danielson came in? I really don't pay enough attention to this. Beautiful backbreaker from Powerhouse Hobbs. Yeah, Hobbs looks like $1 million. Beautiful overhead throw from Hook. Able to get those hips low and pop them in. You want to come say hi to nobody? Why, you look great. Come in here. All right. Well, okay, we're in a commercial right now. Mrs. Boris, who is a substantially important part of the Big Bad Boris 40-hour Extreme, doesn't want to come say hello because she doesn't have, her face on. But she sends her best wishes. All right. Put those away and go make my dinner. That comes across so badly. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you momentarily. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Boris. Fabulous person, that Mrs. Boris. All right, so we're in commercial. Again, we'll handle business really, really quickly one more time. November the 22nd. Here in Edmonton, Alberta, at the Freemason Hall downtown on a Saturday. This is out of our normal, usual routine here for Love Pro Wrestling, but I think this is going to be a lot of fun. It is, I believe, our last show of the year, too. I believe we're not running December because of the holiday season, so this will be the last LPW show of 2025. Fabulous year. The Revolution Rumble, 30 wrestlers competing for a shot at the LPW Grand Championship. Of course, T.Y. Jackson has elected to be number one and to attempt to go through pretty much everybody, which is a tall task, and I appreciate his gumption. That's coming up, again, November 22nd, a Saturday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Tickets available at Tixter.com if you're in the Edmonton area. If you are not, you can get tickets at, you can watch us live on IWTV this coming Saturday, 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to look at the top 10 rivalries in professional wrestling history, according to the WWE. 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm hoping I can dig up a guest or two for that bad boy. And, of course, the big one, Big Bad Boris' 40-hour Extreme, November 14th, 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on the Friday, November the 14th is when it's all going on. It's 40 hours straight. We've gone through the lineup ad nauseum, so check that out. We're going to duck out just for a couple of minutes while we're on commercial, and we'll be back for the big finish of AEW Dynamite momentarily. All right, and just like that, we are back for our main event. Again, it is the Ops against Hangman Adam Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston. Hook appears to be in a bad way out on the floor. Eddie Kingston catches the big back elbow from Hawaiian John. Oh, I just dropped that. That was a big fail on my part. Bear with me. This is why we can't have nice things here at Big Bad Boris World Headquarters. Now with extra monitors for more shenanigans. See, like, I feel like we could see new trios champions here, but I also feel like there's no point. There's no cohesion to this unit of Hangman Page and Eddie Kingston and Hook. And, you know, got to put the heels over as you build to the pay-per-view. As far as I'm concerned. And there's a certain guy in this match who's there to eat a pin, in my opinion, but what do I know? Nothing. The Hangman Adam Page taking out all of the oops, including Powerhouse Hobbs in his green velour crushed velvet gear, which looks fabulous. Could we see the patented Hangman Adam Page moonsault? Less than a second away from new trios champions. See, Excalibur calls it a rolling elbow, but I stole roaring elbow from Joey Styles because that's what he called it when Masato Tanaka used to do it. So I don't know. No one's right, no one's wrong, I guess. Are we going to see a combination? No, we are not. The stupid Blue Jackets just scored. It is now 2-1 Flames. For those of you who are following along at home, which I know is none of you. Big German suplex. Cowboy shit my ass. That will be on Botchamania with 87 edits before the end of this broadcast. Oh, I smell pork chops. I can smell it. Can you smell it? I can smell it. I need smell-o-vision. Oh my God! Hangman Page has just been decimated. I love the random coils of cable on the random tables. I always think that's fabulous. Spencer, if you're out there watching, can we do a table spot with a random, like, couple of extension cords on the table? It'll make me happy. Meanwhile, Eddie Kingston is being brutalized by Hawaiian John and Katsuyori Shibata. Oh no, a malfunction at the junction. Exploder overhead throw from Eddie Kingston. But wait, Hook has returned. Hook does not look okay. Like, I wonder if Hook is, like, legit hurt, because Hook does not look okay. And Hook taps out. It's almost like he was there to take the pin. But hey, this is what you do to build Samoa Joe into a formidable challenge. A second formidable challenge to your AEW World Champion, Hangman Page. The oops / the ops, let's give them the proper respect they deserve, are your winners in our main event. Oh, Falls Count Anywhere next week. Handman and Powerhouse. All right. So that's going to do it for another edition of the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. Super, super fast. We'll go through the business. LPW number 43 coming up November 22nd at the Freemasons Hall, downtown Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Tickets available at Tixter.com if you're in the Edmonton area. If you are not, you can watch us live on IWTV at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a fabulous show on a special Saturday. Saturday Night Love coming up this Saturday, 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're going to watch the top 10 rivalries in wrestling history according to WWE. Big Bad Boris's 40-hour Extreme coming up November 14th, starts at 10 p.m. Mountain, midnight Eastern. Going to go for 40 hours, all kinds of things coming up. Also, if you think you know what the fake block is, let me know. And if anybody out there in the next 24 hours wants to donate $50, let me actually hang on a sec. Let me do this so we can just make sure we can show the. If you scan that QR code on the bottom right hand of your screen and donate $50, I will tell you what the fake block is and what the real block is that we're going to do during that time. So one of those blocks that I have laid out in all of this fun stuff is a fake. It is not real, and I got something else on the go. Thank you for checking out everything on the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. We will see you guys all coming up on Saturday at Saturday Night Love. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you guys all soon.